And we're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in.
Howdy, everyone.
How are you guys doing today?
Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Today, we are lucky enough. We have Brian and Tiffany from Have Fun in Nature joining us.
Yeah. We made it.
Hello, Dennis. Hello, Deb.
Hi, guys. Welcome in.
Hello, Jeff. I don't know if you guys can see the chat or not.
Yep. Yeah, it's showing up.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my phone laying here too. So.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, baby.
Chris is our son.
Yes.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry. Welcome in.
Quartet singing. Probably not tonight, Barry.
Welcome, Jeff.
Hey, Francis.
Welcome in. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday.
How you doing, Jeff? Glad you got back home safe.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining.
I saw Jeff had went live last night, but I did not notice what time.
Yeah, I was probably asleep.
Yeah,
was live a little bit
I
ago,
just
too.
about was. So.
I know Jeff got home late, like after 11 o'clock.
Yes.
I met up with Jeff in San Antonio last weekend.
Nice. I know. I can't wait till we go to our first meetup. Need to have
Yeah.
one somewhere.
It's
Hello,
fun.
Barry. Hello, everyone.
But yeah, next time we're down that way, we're definitely gonna hit you guys up for sure.
Oh yeah, no.
'Cause we definitely gotta go to. We definitely gotta go
Gotta
to
go to
Brenham.
Brenham, Texas.
Yeah.
I don't like search for places I've never been before. So
We're
we
Texas
gotta hit
twins
that.
today, guys. We're wearing Brenham Texas t-shirts. Thanks.
I've
to
been to
God.
Brenham once. We went to go play disc golf with my brother-in-law in Brenham.
Oh yeah. Well, anytime we're in that area, we try to avoid Houston and Dallas. It's like right in between there, almost. You
Oh,
know,
But
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where all the fun people stay, so we'll have
I
to
don't
go
like
down
driving
there.
to Houston.
I'll suck up it up. I'll suck it up. The big
Okay,
cities.
he got home at 10. Oh, he did the live stream to show Calvin's reaction.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Hello, Arlene. Welcome in.
Hey, Arlene, welcome in. Hey,
Kevin,
Kevin.
welcome in.
Hey,
Kevin.
Arlene.
Hello.
Kevin, welcome.
Give everybody a
Man.
couple minutes to get in.
Yeah.
Very.
We'll just chat until people get in, and then we'll start doing the get to know you.
Uh-oh.
Not sure you want to. No, we're good.
Oh, I think we're gonna find we have a lot in common. So.
Oh,
We're good.
we do. We really do.
It's like,
Very
well, I
simple.
don't know if
Oh,
you know.
Arlene.
I wrote a book, and it's actually set in Montana.
Really? What is
Yes.
the name of your book?
The Shadow of the Grizzly.
Awesome.
It's not published yet. I'm actually working on my second edit now.
Yeah.
That is
Awesome.
so cool. I've
Yeah, you
always
gotta
wanted
keep
to
this-
write a book. I am just not patient enough to sit there. So I started the website with short articles, and then now we're on YouTube. So I've neglected the website, and no one will clone me. I don't.
You definitely gotta let us know when you get that done, though, because
I want to know when it's published.
we'll buy the first one.
Oh,
That would be
definitely.
cool. I've always wanted to write a book or publish a book, but that's not happening right now.
You have your articles and everything. You could do a compendium of
I
articles.
thought about
yeah.
eventually if I could combine them. I mean, even
Yeah.
doing the last two parts of the RV trip, and then I combine it into one big trip.
Yeah.
That worked.
No,
So,
that would be
that was the
interesting.
original goal, but YouTube took over, and I haven't written an article in months, and
Yes. YouTube can do that.
it took over.
Hello, Dennis. Welcome in.
Hey, Dennis.
Hello.
Right? It might be. It could be a New York Times bestseller. You
It
never know.
could.
You never
You
know.
never know.
Hey, Holly. No, it's always been my goal to be famous in Walmart across the land.
Yeah, if you like Montana-based stuff, check out that show called The Madison. Check that out.
Madison's pretty good.
The writer of that, I don't know who the writer is, but
I think it was on
it's
the.
darn good.
Yeah, it was really good. And so I think
I'll
it's a
check it
series.
out.
A little tear jerking here and there.
It's
But
a series.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah,
okay. I don't mind.
Madison.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Never say never. I know anything's
Right?
possible. We're
Right?
all
Who said
paving.
never?
No, we're all paving our own path, and it's fun to see what doors open.
Very much so. All All right, we'll go ahead and start the questions. And I know some of these are going to be hard to
Here we
think
go.
about because there's been so many places we've been that's
You're like, you don't even know the
Right.
answer to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, first question is, what sparked your love for travel?
Well, mine, growing up, my dad just loved to go out on trips. I mean, he'd be like, let's go for a ride. We'd hop in the damn car and go for 6, hours away, just driving around randomly,
Yeah.
What sparked mine, I guess, was the freedom as a teenager. I wanted my license. I did good in school. I did my chores. And then if I did everything, I could take the car, got my license at 16, and could drive from downtown to the beach with my friends. Back then, you could walk around downtown and not get killed or whatever, but I can't imagine doing that today. But I love driving back and forth with my friends, listening to music, window time.
That and listen to people like, Bob Wells, and, we got in that whole van life community on YouTube, checking
Right.
all those things out. That was pretty cool.
Right.
That's kind of what sparked mine is like what you're Tiffany's talking about is the ability to drive and see different places.
Yeah, just get out and be free. These kids today don't even want to get their license. I don't understand it
I
at all.
loved being. I did not
No, I
want
don't-
to be
I
in
don't
the
get it.
house with my mom and dad all the time.
No.
I wanted to be free out with my friends, and I don't know what's wrong with the kids these days.
No.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
was
warped their
always
brain.
out. I've always
Me
loved
too.
the outdoors.
I
so-
couldn't wait to
Yeah,
get my
for sure.
license to get out the house. Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I'll be good in school. I'll do everything you want. Just let me have the car and go out.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
Teresa, that's awesome.
Hello, Teresa.
Hey,
Welcome in.
Teresa, welcome in. Right,
Oh,
Holly,
sorry,
the kids
Tiffany.
these days.
No doubt.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. Willie Nelson's turning 93 next week.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow, go Willie.
Wow.
easy. Yeah.
That is crazy.
All right. What was the first trip that made you feel like a traveler rather than a tourist?
That'd have to be our first big RV trip we took. We're on the road for 6.5 months, something like that. And we only traveled about 200 miles a day. So we stayed so many places. It just, we took cross country road trips before in the car, but
We did a 10-day trip in the Subaru, but that was a rush. Get over there. We had one day and a half with each mother, haul butt back because we had jobs. We couldn't
Yeah.
take any more time off. So to us, that didn't feel like a traveler. But when I could bring her home with us,
yeah.
when my home is coming, everything I own, there's no storage unit. Everything I own was coming with us, and this was it. This was our home. We're travelers now. We can park and live wherever.
Yeah.
That's like when we got married. Troy was
I did contract work.
contract work. Yeah, I was trying to think of the name. Sorry, I can't brain today.
Right? We all have those moments.
Get some
Yeah.
lines mean.
We moved into an RV and traveled around.
That's awesome.
And,
We loved it.
neither one of us are tied to a place.
Right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
both want to see everywhere. So,
Right.
yeah, it was a really enjoyable lifestyle.
No
for us
doubt, no
when we
doubt.
lived here.
It's not cheap though.
If it was a lot
Hey,
cheaper,
Joanne, welcome in.
if it was a lot cheaper, it would
Hey,
be
Joanne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
more fun, but we do. And sometimes you're parked and settled for a reason.
Yeah.
You need to grow community help or whatever our reason is. So right now we are parked,
Don't do it when you're
but we'll travel
tired.
again. We're just parked for a little bit, learning homesteading and helping others, building up funds.
Kearney's Lounge, don't do it when you retire. Don't do it. Don't wait that long. Don't wait that long.
We met so many people on the road, and they were single, and that the couple waited till they retired. Well, then they lost the spouse.
Yeah, one will get sick.
And
or-
so we've talked to the older men and the older ladies, and it's like, you guys are doing this young. That's a great job.
yeah, we decided to do it while we could,
We wanted
Yeah.
to do it while our bodies were able.
With me being sick the last year and everything, that's something I really am happy that we did.
You went ahead and got out the way.
No doubt.
Because
Yeah,
right now
and-
you don't need to travel. You need to be settled right now.
Right.
And maybe you'll travel again soon.
Yeah,
But your
and that's
time
the-
is just to settle and heal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work
Now,
on our
goal is
bodies,
to
and
eventually get back out there, but right now this is the best situation.
that's where we're at with it. Right now, it's just better
Yeah.
to stay parked right now and build our funds and help others.
Yeah.
But we still get to experience an awesome community across the U.S.
Yes. No,
I am
that's
just
one thing I
amazed.
really
I'm so
love.
glad we started this channel.
Yeah.
Any
One of
questions?
the things I really love with this community is so many of us do like to get out and hike or camp or fish, and like I'm living vicariously through everybody right now. So
Right.
it's
Well,
just
that's why
fantastic.
we started our
That's
website, pretty
awesome.
much just to show people, you know, that can't get out and do it on their own, and
Yeah.
it's spread over in the YouTube.
But videos
Yeah.
speak an experience and lives. I think it speaks more volumes than seeing a couple of pictures on an article.
Yes.
So
It
I'm
does.
glad we started it. I'm glad we at least took the photos.
Yeah.
Welcome in our
Yeah,
school.
yeah, most of that content on there, especially the little slideshow things you see,
It's
that
all
was
when
never
we-
intended for YouTube.
I never
at all.
thought we would start a
it was
channel,
just for us.
but we're here.
No, that's kind of the way I started my channel. Is like I didn't even have many videos at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we had taken a trip to Tennessee
Yes.
with our son and our daughter and our granddaughter, and I was looking at the video, and I'm like, I have a video on my phone that I'm the only one that's ever going to see it.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm like, I'm just going to post it on YouTube. We had already been like watching YouTube for
A long time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Us-
Well, I would have never thought we'd met so many awesome people on here. You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
what I
we've been
expected.
following
But
from
yeah, we
YouTube
had all
experience
these
at all.
videos, and I'm like, my kids are not going to, unless I put it on Google Drive and send them an email, my
Right.
kids aren't going to see it. My family, we're from the East Coast, so all of our family's over there. I don't want to
Yeah.
email.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He has a big family. It's just easier. Let's put on YouTube, see what happens. I didn't think we'd blow up a little bit.
Right.
To me, we blew up. I mean, we kind of did.
Yeah.
great.
It's kind of funny to me that like people are so worried about trolls. I've met so many good people on here.
I think
I
so.
know.
I
I
don't
think the
really-
good has outweighed any bad. I'll deal with the bad when it comes, but there's
Yeah.
so much good in it. I don't see us stopping.
You know, I know a lot of people worry about trolls with the
Yeah.
vertical lives and everything, but we had like a couple when we first started that were like, "Oh, you wear silk and satin," and we're just like, "Please."
Right, right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we've had a
most
couple
of the
come in
people
on
I
ours,
think there's
but-
been a couple, but we always have a decent moderator that even if
Right.
I'm not paying
Yeah.
attention,
Right. No,
They dealt
your,
with
your mods are
Even made
everything.
some-
they dealt
Yeah.
with it.
I even made some emojis that are little whack-a-chole emojis.
Brian
but-
can't wait to use his
Yeah.
microphone.
I'm using it.
But for the most part, like as a lot of the people, they'll come in and they'll try to troll us, and we'll just greet them with friendly.
Yeah, kill them with
And they
kindness.
end up staying.
That's what I said.
and
As long
becoming
as you're
friends.
not inappropriate, you're
Yeah.
welcome to stay.
And
And
you're still getting that interaction and the view hours off of it too. You know, I don't.
Right. Yeah, it's a view. No
As long
matter
as you're not there cussing or
Dashing trolls in here.
let him be a dumbass. I don't know.
Hey, that's
Let
never
him be an idiot.
That's funny.
I don't know if you guys have followed much of the dashing community yet, but they are
The
The
fantastic.
Door Dashers.
some,
Yeah, they are
I
fantastic.
don't know how they get so many views. That stuff is crazy. How many people watch those guys just out riding
Right.
around delivering food?
But
It's crazy.
some of our best friends that we have
Nice.
made have
Nice.
been members of the dashing community.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have to shout out our dasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they read the chat and keep up with it and do their
I think
job.
it was
And,
what Driving
Definitely.
Daily is the one we've seen the
yeah, I
most
think we've
of
seen Driving Daily a bit.
over around the Raleigh
Yeah.
area. What's up, Chris? Chris in the house.
And then, of course, we have our pup people, who
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
very definitely part of.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go
We
on
love
with
all animals.
Yes.
question number 3. What is the most unforgettable place you have ever visited? That's a hard one. I know.
There's so many.
That is
I really love Sego Canyon. Just that rock art out there was just crazy. I don't know.
I won't forget the white sandy beaches at
Yeah,
Pensacola.
Pensacola was pretty awesome.
We've
That
been
was
to
a birthday weekend
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to see because I'm from Southeast North Carolina. I grew up on the beach, fished on the beach. My
Right.
parents fished offshore. And our beaches were in no way that clean. This was
Way, like, night and
Pensacola
day
is
difference.
super
Pensacola,
shiny.
they got that white sand, beautiful
Yeah,
water.
and the campground was right across
But
the street
then-
from the beach.
But then you have Carlsbad where you're going like
Yeah.
750 feet below the earth.
Yeah.
What's
That
funny,
one I really regret not getting a video. I should have gotten a better images, better videos.
But I know the
Yeah.
whole time we were traveling, there
We
were
had
2
no
big road
idea
trips we
this would
took.
be YouTube.
You know, we weren't part of YouTube then, so we
I
never made
take
many
pictures
videos.
We
and
were the same way.
videos to share with
most
family,
of our travels.
or my family's been told if I get dementia or amnesia, please show me my videos.
Yes.
That's what my kind of point was in taking and documenting everything. Maybe to show
Yes.
mom, show the kid, show me if my brain's gone.
Just never been to Pepsi Cola.
My dad has Parkinson's. So that's an important thing.
That's what I want to. I want I want him to show me this is where we went. This is what we did.
Yeah.
So I wanted the memories, but I'm happy to share them on YouTube. Everybody's loving it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys do great.
Very
I love
grateful.
videos.
Very
I love
grateful.
seeing the mountains and Montana and the lakes and everything.
Oh, we
It's-
can't
Well,
wait
we'll get
to
some
explore.
videos of Glacier National Park this year.
Can't
We're
wait
part
to
of
get out
YouTube.
there.
We'll make sure we get some
Tell
good
Mother
videos.
Nature that winter's over. Can everybody tell Mother Nature right now? Winter's over, please, for a few months.
I think the weather's kind of bipolar this year.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
For
what we keep calling
everyone.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So
everyone.
one day we woke up, it was 15-degree wind chill. 2 days later, it was 80 degrees outside.
right.
And then,
Yeah.
2 days later today,
Well, they were
it's
at the
snowing
live.
again.
They were at the
Yeah.
live when it's 80 degrees and I'm outside barefoot.
Right.
And now we're 21-degree wind chill
Yeah, no, that was just the
So
other
it's
day.
like a drastic
Outside
change
enjoying
in
the
less
day.
than 48 hours.
And the lakes here didn't even freeze over. No one did any ice fishing this year. It's so weird.
What's funny to me is like you guys talking about Carlsbad. We went there. What was that? 2019. Yeah,
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
We went to Guadalupe Peak, which is the highest point in Texas, and then we
Oh.
hiked
Oh, is that
Guadalupe
where that's at? Cool.
And then we went from Guadalupe Peak to Carlsbad. So we went from the highest point in Texas to underground.
To the- To
That's
below
pretty
the
cool.
earth.
Yeah, someone said Guadalupe Peak. I wasn't sure if that was even in the U.S.
Yeah, we didn't do that
I
one
was
yet.
thinking South America.
Guadalupe Peak is really close to
The border.
Carlsbad.
No,
All right,
yeah, we
welcome
missed that.
in.
Hey, Rowdy, welcome, Rowdy.
Hello.
Yeah, I think, my gosh, it's so hard to pick a favorite place, but
Yeah.
Utah is phenomenal.
I know.
love
Yeah,
Utah.
we loved Utah for sure.
And then South
that's where
Dakota.
Sego
we went
Canyon's
to,
at.
yeah, we went to Custer in South Dakota
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Needle Highway. Oh my God, it just made my soul happy to be there. Like
Nice.
literally, I had tears.
That's
And
awesome.
it was the same with the Mantle South Mountains in central Utah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's some place that you look at and it makes you just happy to be alive. You know,
Right?
The Petrified Forest and Grand Canyon were like that in Arizona too.
Yeah.
It was really strange to see the petrified wood.
But if you ever get a
Yeah.
chance, you gotta come to Glacier National Park. It's
It's
out of
definitely
places
worth
we've
it.
ever been. Glacier National Park is like our favorite national park so far.
Yeah, that's one of the places we haven't been yet. It's just so
Yeah.
far up there from us.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're so far down there that we've.
We'll get you some
skipped
video,
you.
man.
Yeah, we have been to Petrified Forest.
We
That's
have.
so cool.
That was
Yeah,
great.
that was
We've
pretty
been
interesting.
to
That
the
was
Sure.
state park and the national park.
Yeah.
There's
There's a state park in Utah that's Petrified State Park.
yes.
In
Nice.
Utah.
Oh yes, we'll have to check
Yeah, we
that
didn't
one
make
out.
it.
It's not nearly as nice
No, it's
as
not.
the national park, but you know,
Yeah.
But
it's
still,
a
it's
visit.
closer to us.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, no, we still really enjoyed it there.
Yeah,
we went
agreed,
all
Jeff.
out.
Grand Canyon was one of those amazing places too. Oh my goodness. Wish we
Yeah.
could have made it to the North Rim, but they keep blocking that area off for some reason. They don't
Yeah.
like people going over there. They trying to hide
I
something.
think I'd be too scared to go. No, you would not, Jeff. You
That's funny, Jeff.
would not, Jeff.
It can be
Oh,
All right, this one's kind of a different question. What is the best meal you've ever had on a trip?
Best meal at my brother's house one day. We stopped there. He made some beef tenderloin on the smoker. Oh, that was the best. But as far as like a restaurant or whatever, I'd have to say Sheridan, Wyoming, Powder Horn Pizza. I think it was a taco pizza.
That would have been
Oh
my
my
guess.
god,
We
that north of Pensacola place called Where You At. That was the best fish and red beans and rice and boudin we've ever had.
Yeah.
We'll have to try that
I'd
out.
say the top three.
Yeah.
We normally drive to Florida once a year, so
Yeah.
we usually go
Nice.
to Pensacola.
Yeah. My
It depends
Yeah.
on
my
where you're at.
family still lives down there, so
We got to look at Where You At. Little restaurant up there. I think it's
Where
in,
you at?
I
That's
think
in
it was in
Florida.
Monroe or something, just a little bit north of Pensacola there. It wasn't too far.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And Francis, we love Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's
And
a
I
beautiful
think
state.
it all depends on where you're at. Because when I'm in West Virginia, I like a good pepperoni roll.
Yeah.
They're known for that. And
Yeah.
then, North Carolina, I had an awesome cheesesteak. And then we had our seafood, and I think we tried cabbage rolls for the first time. Was that?
Oh no, I've had cabbage rolls. my
Well,
whole life.
I tried cabbage rolls for the first time, I think, in
Oh,
Florida.
I love
Then you-
cabbage rolls.
Then you go to
Me too.
Oklahoma, and we had the Oklahoma smash burger from Sid's Diner.
Oh, yeah, you're
on
talking about
Route
the
66.
cabbage rolls and the domas from
Yeah,
that,
the
from that
domas.
Lebanese place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we tried a Lebanese.
yeah, that
place.
was pretty darn
So
good.
I
too.
think it all depends on where you're at, on where we can apply that question.
That is true.
There's
That
too
is
much
true.
good food.
yeah, like I said, when we traveled, we only traveled like 200 miles a day. So we always just try to soak in the environment and eat something local at
Eat
least.
something
if we
local,
could.
try it
Yeah,
out.
that's what we try to do is to find like a little mom and pop place. or
Yeah.
Right.
something.
Somewhere you're not going to get back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There were
And
tons
you
of little
get the
tiny,
best food that
hole in the
way.
wall restaurants we tried out.
Where's it at?
When we did our trips in like 2021 and 2022, our first day we drove a long ways, like just to get out of the state, which is probably about 800 miles.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just spent like a day at each place and kind of
Yeah,
wandered around the place, seeing what's there,
yeah.
that's so much
we
fun.
did it.
like seeing all the different places.
Mm-hmm.
I like that
What was
song.
your favorite food when you were traveling?
What was your favorite food when you guys were traveling?
Gosh, that's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
Right, it is right.
It depends on where you're at.
Right,
Yeah.
it does because like when we go and visit our kids, we have eaten at the Whistle Stop Cafe from
Yeah.
Fried Green Tomatoes.
That was really good.
fantastic. There's an Amish restaurant that we go to there. That farm to table Amish restaurant.
Oh, nice.
Phenomenal food.
See?
Heck yeah.
Best
Fresh food. can't go
coconut
wrong.
cream pie I've had in my life.
They eat local too. When you go out, you have to eat local. Support
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah, we
small,
love local.
Yeah.
places.
small businesses.
And then here, like, there's a food truck in Pleasanton that has the best brisket I have ever had.
Yeah.
We love food trucks, man.
We're learning to love
Those
food
people
trucks.
just put so much love and
They
put a
lot of
most
soul
of
in
them.
their
Really
food.
do.
They're awesome.
I'm starting
There's
to love
one that
food
we-
trucks.
There's
We actually have one
we
here that
did,
makes Oklahoma smash burger, so we can
Mm.
actually get Oklahoma
yeah.
smash burger in Montana.
I would like to try that. The onion
The
burger.
onion burger, yeah.
Yeah, you
That
got
was
to.
so good.
He's going to do
Oh
a
my
video
God.
eventually.
They're so good.
And then, that
What's up,
place in
Ed?
Rock-
Yeah, I
the
didn't know
chicken
that.
place.
The what?
Chicken place.
Then where?
Robstown. Barreras.
Oh yeah, Barreras.
It's a little.
Oh.
It's like a little shack. They don't even have a dining room.
Right?
They have some picnic tables
You would think
outside.
these places are crap, but I've learned
Yep.
don't judge a book by its cover.
No doubt.
So
Yeah.
good. So good. And then
Cereal, Jeff.
you get,
Come
like,
on. You can do better than cereal,
chicken, some
dude.
fries, some rolls,
I ain't bought cereal in probably about 5-6 years.
some gravy for like 11 something.
Heck yeah.
Can't cook it for that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Hey, Whistle
Right.
Stop Homestead. Welcome in, Ed.
Hey Ed, welcome in.
I don't know if I can.
I'm not sure. I think he should have.
He's not. I'll make him on.
Okay, yeah, we'll take care of
Peanut
that.
brittle for dinner? Come on, dude. That's a snack. That's not dinner.
Oh yes, yes, I did.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, next question here. What's the biggest travel mishap you've ever experienced?
Oh, well, when we first left on our big RV trip, our first stop was in Idaho to see her brother, and the RV stopped as soon as we pulled in this driveway.
Oh no.
we could have decided then to turn around. Well, we didn't. We got it working. And then we headed south, went through Salt Lake, and then when we hit Provo, had a massive blowout on I-15.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It tore out the wheel well, tore up part of the floor.
Barely missed the electrical and water
Yeah,
lines.
it was next
Wow.
to the gas lines, the water
The insurance
lines.
company, we're on I-15, 90 miles an hour. There's 5 lanes of traffic. Whoever knows I-15 and near Salt Lake.
Screw I-15. That's all I got.
We're against a wall. I have a picture in our article where we're like less than an inch. Brian's showing a picture.
Couldn't even hardly get out the door.
And
We were
we're
so
shaking.
close,
The insurance company's giving me garbage about the tow truck. There was a miscommunication. Tow truck got canceled. We were on the side of the highway for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
So a tow truck finally came. It was too dangerous for us to get out the RV. So he left us in the RV, put us on the back of a flatbed. So we're driving through Provo, riding
Got
on
a
the
nice
back
view
of
of
a
Provo.
You get a nice view of Provo in an RV. Thank God we had started caging Sailor. We put him in a dog cage because he could have escaped out the floor.
Yeah.
After we got the tire, we
Or got
dished
hit
out.
by the tire.
We
flopping
dish out
around.
$1,000 to Discount Tire. Park
Yep.
in the Walmart parking lot that night.
Because it's too late to go to the campground by the
Too
time
late
we
to go
got
to
the
the
tire
campground.
fixed.
So then the next morning look at the damage. He runs in. We get some signs and sealant, and we patch up the hole in the RV, and we decide, do we go across country in this RV?
Yeah, because we still had to
Or
go
do
all
we
the way
turn
east and
around
come all
and
the way
say,
back.
no, we're not doing this? But we held on to faith and we kept going.
Yep, we took the
Yeah.
chance.
We
it
wanted to
paid
do
off.
this trip. We hadn't seen our moms in 5 years. Everybody was waiting for us. We wanted to see our kid. So
Kitty wants to go out.
Yeah.
we went ahead and continued the trip, but that was a very scary, we're about to go through, we're only about 200 miles from home. And we're about to go, and then we have to circle around. We're about to put 7,000 miles. Can we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we held on to faith and toughed it up, did it. And I'm so glad we did. No regrets.
No regrets.
Drew, they do indeed keep a sailor in a cage. I've seen him in his little Navy uniform.
That's funny.
I got plenty of images of Sailor in his cage.
It's a weird name for a cat. That's what he was named when we got him
He
from
was
the
named,
Humane
yeah.
Society.
We got
so
him
didn't
from
change it.
we got him from the Humane Society when he was 3 months old. He was already chipped and fixed, but he had grew up in the Humane Society, I feel. So that is Mama's kitty. He knows me as Mama, but we didn't change his name because they already had him chipped that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine, I'll deal with Sailor, but his name should be Shadow because he's Mama's Shadow. He should have been named Shadow.
Yeah, he follows her around everywhere.
He's like a little dog following me and trying to protect me.
Yeah.
You guys get to mow? It's still snowing here.
Mowing.
Yeah, I couldn't resist joking now.
I saw some green grass before the snow hit.
Right.
Not sure.
It's getting green.
Oh.
I saw a few dandelions today.
All right. What is the place that surprised you, good or bad? What's the most surprise?
Well, like we mentioned, Pensacola. I was really surprised about those beaches down there compared to what we lived around in North Carolina. Those beaches down there were just amazing.
Yeah.
As far as bad, yeah, we've seen some bad stuff, but you can always go with our gut. You pull up somewhere it don't seem right, just go. Just go.
Yeah, no.
I think,
that's
okay.
always the best way to be.
What do you think?
I remember, and I'm not getting any political things. I'm just telling you how the world has changed. So we would go Gallup, New Mexico in the RV trip.
Yeah.
Gallup, New Mexico in the RV trip. Completely fine. Felt completely safe.
Yeah.
No worries.
Right.
A couple years later, we take the van trip. We stop at Gallup Walmart. There is a person watching us, staring at us.
And his friend was over there on the other aisle.
To the point, neither one of us would get out the van because he's just staring at us through the front windshield. So I act like I'm on my phone. We wait about 15, 20 minutes. The guy doesn't leave. So I do carry a pocket knife with me. I'm in Montana. I carry a pocket knife with me. So I'm like, I have my knife, I have my phone. He stayed with the van, and I ran in Walmart, got what we had to get, and got out.
Yeah, and come to find out, he had a buddy, like I said, another aisle away, and they were communicating somehow back and
Somehow
forth.
they
Right
were.
in the, I don't know what
They were
doing.
talking or communicating in another aisle while Brian was. So to me, I think that's what surprised me for the bad was the difference between the RV trip, and we're talking 2021, 2022
Yeah.
versus the van trip 2023, 2024,
Yeah.
on how much crime is
Increased.
it has increased and how
Right.
more on guard and vigilant I feel I have to be.
Thanks, Arlene. Yeah, you guys got to check out our chicken parm challenge on the 26th.
At this point, don't live in fear. We just know we have to be vigilant, and it taught
Yeah.
us that we need to be more vigilant and aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. Well, y'all have the added benefit of living in bear country, so carrying bear spray.
Oh, we always have
No
bear
problem.
spray.
There's a few cans of that around.
We always have other things we carry with us too,
Yeah,
not just bear
We have
spray.
multiple ways to protect ourselves.
You know, if the wind's blowing in your
Yes.
face and the bear's coming that way, you're not going to want to use the bear spray. So we
Multiple
got
Right.
ways.
options.
I like Montana. Montana's quite a bit like Texas. I like Montana.
Right.
All right, next question. What's the place where you felt instantly at home?
I'd have to say, Montana or, West Virginia. When I go there, it always feels like home. Seeing those Appalachian Mountains,
Oh yeah.
can't go wrong with that.
It's got to be here in the Flathead Valley, Montana, or when we go to see Brian's family. I've always felt at home with them.
Yeah, it's like those Appalachian Mountains just call you
They
home.
are my family. We've been married 28 years next month. In a few weeks, 28 years we've been married. So,
It's home there.
when I meet his family at 17,
Yeah.
that's my family. I've met his
Yes.
family before I was even an adult, and they love me and I love them. So it's good to go home to West Virginia. Going to see my mom's good too.
Yeah.
But
She's from North Carolina, not West Virginia, but she calls West Virginia home more than she does North Carolina. Did you figure that out?
I love my mom. I do love my mom. But I'm not the beach person. I'm not in
Yeah, we hardly ever
I
went
love
to the
my
beach.
mom.
But, after moving to
Well,
Montana,
no, that's
we realized
like
we
my
definitely-
folks or Florida folks,
love
Yeah.
seeing my
They love
mom,
it
but
down
I am
there.
not a Southeast North Carolina girl.
No,
I remember, and here's an
I love
example.
the desert, so
Yeah,
But when we came back in the RV trip, we lost my grandmother before we left the RV trip. But a few weeks before she died, we got to see her a couple of times. And her first question was for me, "Do you really like the mountains
Fran.
better than the beach?" And I
Yeah.
said, "Yes, ma'am, I do. I belong in the mountains." She said,
Yeah.
"Okay."
the mountains
I
are
agree
full.
with
And I showed her some pictures, and we went back and visited one more time, and then she passed.
Well, doesn't even the Bible say don't build your house on sand?
I love the beach.
You're
but I-
religious. You're not religious.
yeah.
Hello, everyone I've missed.
No, the high desert is
You're a desert
Yeah,
person. I
yeah.
have to have trees. I liked
Agreed.
visiting the desert. It was beautiful to visit, but they got scorpions
Yeah.
and snakes, and there's no trees.
Yeah.
Just
I,
seen
I
the
think that's
scorpion
why I
there.
like the
I
high
want
Probably
desert.
freak her out.
I like trees.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I like what was it, the Mogollon Rim we were at in Arizona?
Yeah, Mogollon Rim. That's a beautiful
And
area.
it's desert, but it also has the forests and everything. So
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's
a high
kinda
desert
cool,
with
yeah.
all the trees and
Yeah.
stuff, so.
In Utah, walking up to Ken's Lake at that waterfall, there were like some little desert trees around. So it was pretty cool to actually take a hiking trail through the desert because there were
Right.
like shrubbery, desert type.
yeah, like
Ed likes it
short
too.
trees.
The first picture we put as far as her emoji on her channel was from Potter's Pond in Utah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Butter's Pond.
Beautiful area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just south of Salt Lake City area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have
It's
to
in,
check
it's
that
in the
out.
Mantle Out, which is one of the places that just
see, in
It's
Utah,
glorious.
we always go down I-15 and then we shoot west over or east
Yeah,
to
right
Colorado.
there, right there around Spanish Fork. or
Right
whatever.
around Spanish
We'll
Fork.
take that road
We've
that way.
never been like south of Spanish Fork. We always take this like 150-mile deserted highway with no gas station.
Yeah,
We always take that road to Colorado to go see the kid.
yeah, almost
Yeah.
200-mile road with
It's
nothing
almost
on it.
200 miles. Nothing's on it.
Now, if you
You
guys
gotta
get
go
the
down
chance,
there,
I
though.
recommend checking out the mental.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, we need to go
Yeah.
south of Spanish for it. Yeah,
Yeah, for
we
sure.
need to head south instead of east.
Fran loves the Arizona beaches.
The Arizona beaches.
Yeah.
The Arizona beaches.
Arizona Bay, if you like Tool, you know what Arizona Bay
We
is.
still want to
Maybe
see Lake
one day.
Havasu. We miss Lake Havasu. I did want to see Lake Havasu when we traveled back, but we didn't make it that far.
Hello,
Hello,
Harry
Siegfried. Thanks for joining.
What
Hello
up,
there.
Siegfried?
Welcome in here. So glad to see you here.
Dashing Maverick. Everybody's here. Ed,
Yes.
if I didn't say hi.
I said
I have
hi
to
to
say-
Ed already.
We have a really great community.
No doubt. Like I said, I'm so surprised we've met so many cool, freaking, just real down to earth people on
Yeah.
YouTube. I would have
That's
never
been the
expected
best
it.
thing because we get to see what we saw on the road. When you're in the city, you're in the stores, you're in traffic,
Yeah, you
everybody's
meet a bunch
hateful,
of-
everybody's mean, you don't
Mhm.
want their energy. But when we're in nature and we were camping, everybody was so sweet and nice.
Yeah.
And that's what we
Yeah.
enjoyed on our trips is like, wow, there's nice, positive people who enjoy nature like us.
Yeah,
and then
we're
we
just
get back
riding
and
out
we're
in
back
Florida.
in the city.
Yeah.
And now we're on YouTube and it's like, wow, there's still people across the country. Like we don't have to go to
Yeah.
campsites to find people our kind. We
No.
found people are kind.
Well,
and
we've
still
learned.
work.
Well, we've learned. Your people will find you. You'll find your people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's
just be
awesome. I'm so
yourself and be
excited.
real, and your people will come.
No, you'll find your tribe. You
Yep,
just
for sure.
gotta
That's
wait.
a better way to say it. And your child will find you.
Yep.
All right. What's one travel item you never leave at home?
I think I
I have to say a heater.
Up there,
We
yeah.
always traveled in the wintertime.
My answer would be a physical map or atlas.
Yeah, that for
That's
sure.
Yeah.
Or a truck
Yeah.
atlas. I would really invest in
They're
a
hard
physical,
to find anymore,
depending
but
on where you
Yeah.
go. You can get your state maps at your state department, whatever county. But if you're
Yeah.
going to travel across
Yeah.
country, I would really invest in a road atlas. The Wi-Fi
Yeah,
signal
no
is a
doubt.
lot spottier than what people think.
yeah.
Too many people rely on GPS and their phones.
I mean, you can download the offline maps and stuff like that, but what if you break your phone? I mean,
What if you lose your
at
phone?
least
What if
gotta
your
have a
phone
backup.
battery dies and you don't have a,
Yeah,
your car
no,
dies,
the-
you can't charge your phone.
Uh,
So I would say a physical map or atlas, depending
Yes.
on your
Yeah,
destination.
that'd probably be number
Yeah.
one.
I like the
guess.
big trucker's guide. I want to know,
Right.
especially
That'd
in
be
an
good to
RV.
have, with you because I've actually had like our GPS take us some pretty weird places.
Sketchy.
No doubt. We've been there.
And when you're in an RV down tunnels, you may not can get
Right.
Yeah.
through. There's
Yeah.
some roads the RV is not going to get you down.
Yeah, no, it's not made for
No.
travelers.
So
Right.
when we got back, I'm like, well, if something happens to my husband and I need to get back to my mom, I'm not driving this RV. Our next purchase is a van I can sleep in. So
Yeah.
then there came Alice. We
Yes.
now have a van that we can go out in because I would be, if something, God forbid, happened to him and I need to get back home and deal with mom, I don't fly.
She was scared to drive the RV. It's
I
bit
was a
too
little
big for
scared.
her.
It's
not even
very
a big
big.
RV, but she,
Yeah.
And then
Not
when you
comfortable
see
with
how
it.
people drive on the interstates, like I have much respect for every trucker out there.
well, at least they're taking some of them
The
off
way
road.
people drive, cut them off.
No politics.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
no.
the truckers need our utmost respect. They were not because we weren't. We would stay in the right lane and still get almost sideswiped. What?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So I don't know. With traffic, if it was me by myself and had to take a 3-day trip, I would rather take Alice, my little van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I used to have to travel. My grandpa had cancer and my grandma had cancer. And I used to have to travel from Missouri to Florida. And I would always, I have a Mustang. So I would
nice.
drive straight through. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh my God.
I've got a
Yeah, we love Missouri.
2007
Missouri's
Mustang.
pretty cool. Missouri kind of reminds me of the Appalachian Mountains almost.
I love Missouri. I
Lots
really
of outdoor
enjoy
stuff.
it.
That's what we
Pretty
said when we got there. Missouri was
It's
the
like a
most
mix
similar.
between Montana and West Virginia.
It was
kind
the
of.
most similar place to home if we had to find. It was Missouri because of their mountains and their care for the land, their nice state parks.
You're a pain in the butt, Ed.
Yeah, we lived in Knob Noster. It had one flashing light.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a small town.
Yeah, the town I grew up in, they had that one.
We had
Like
like
we
2,000
only had one.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, what's
Yeah,
a
Dennis, Uranus the Fudge Factory. You guys ever hear of Uranus the Fudge Factory?
Yes.
That's fudge
Yes.
comes
Yeah,
from
I've heard
Uranus.
I
I've been
have
there.
my sign.
Yeah.
I have my pictures.
I
Those
was
billboards
I
coming
have
through
my
there.
pictures.
Those billboards are hilarious. Oh my god.
It used to crack me up when we lived in Knob and I'd be watching TV and they had a gardening store called the Grass Pad. And the jingle would be, "Come shop at the Grass Pad. The Grass Pad's high on grass." Cracks me up every time. And the fudge shop is the same way.
Right. Well, even electric
Hey,
signs
Richard.
they have up, with those little orange signs, saying wear your seatbelt and stuff like that. Even those would crack you up too.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, we have really good ones here when the holidays are coming with the little
Yeah.
posts. I love that. It's so fantastic.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wasn't it in Texas or Oklahoma? We were warned not to pick up convicts. They
Oh,
were
they were-
nice
oh,
enough
yeah,
to
yeah,
warn
We
us.
have those
They were
signs.
There's
nice
a jail
enough.
nearby. Don't pick
Yeah,
up
they were
people.
nice enough to warn us not to pick
Right?
up convicts.
Yeah.
I'm like,
There's like
thank
3
you.
places we went that were like that.
Whenever we go out to like,
I
Garner
don't
State
plan on
Park,
picking up a
there's
hitchhiker.
Yeah,
That always cracks me up too.
yeah, it is funny.
Like, didn't plan on it, but thanks.
Yep.
What's a moment you wish you had captured but did not?
That's a tough one.
That was going to be a tough one.
Yes.
Trying to capture everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way.
I just wish I'd have gotten more on video.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
I wish I would have captured more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would've been a part of
Especially in the
YouTube back
Carlsbad. I would, if I could go back to these national parks now, you guys would get
Yeah.
some epic scenery.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I knew that's why I was doing this.
Yeah. We're
But
the
it was
same.
a quick shot for a memory of me. And it's like, wow, I wish I seen my Carlsbad. I'm like, we might get a 30-second short out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's what was disappointing is some that I should have recorded longer, recorded better,
Yep.
taken more
No.
pictures of. But in the flip side, I don't feel bad because I enjoyed the moment.
Yeah.
So to me,
It's in
it's
here.
you have to not worry about recording and taking photos sometimes and just put the camera down and enjoy the moment. So why I
Yeah.
didn't capture everything I feel I missed, I captured the moment. I captured the scenery.
Yeah.
It's in here.
Yeah, I think
I just
everything.
can't share it.
I think everything that we really liked we captured. Really, I don't think there's really anything.
We wanted to show our family what we saw. So even on the road, about 5 days after I left a place, 3 to 5 days after I left, I would post images and update the family on Facebook. They would
Yeah.
get a couple of pictures. But of course, then I was gone 3 days later. They all knew I was going to be behind.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
That's
I try
like
to be safe.
that's what we did on Facebook. We have so many vacation
Oh, yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
vacation that I
Yeah.
sent the family.
Yeah, we have
But-
thousands of pictures.
yeah.
It's like,
Like,
Really,
all
Not
these
much
pictures,
more.
they were updated.
we'll have to connect with you on Facebook.
Mom knew that I was
Okay,
safe
yeah,
every 3 days.
We're Troy and Angela Crawford on Facebook.
Yeah, I ain't been on Facebook in a couple of months since I got my new phone.
Yeah.
welcome in, Richard.
I'll have to hop back
And
on.
it's our picture. You'll know it's us.
Right.
Richard Green's here.
Hello, Richard. Welcome in.
What's up, Richard? Looks like we got 17 in the house. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Awesome.
And 22 thumbs up. Wow, everybody doing their job today.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it so
We
much.
do. Thank you for stopping by.
Motley says wolf back. Jackie Wolf.
Yeah.
Taylor escaped outside. He wants no
Yeah.
part of
I
this.
was going to try to pick him up again, but you want to run
Yeah,
out.
Motley
He's like,
is
"I'm
hiding
staying out,
under my
Mom."
bed, so.
Yeah, every time we bring the camera out, the cat runs. It never fails.
He has a hiding spot under the RV.
It's like
so-
he knows something going on.
All right, what's the strangest thing you've seen on a trip?
Strangest.
Everybody.
That one I'm not sure.
A tire about flying at my damn windshield that we about hit us.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, we did.
But I
have
was
a
smart enough to slow down before it flew off the trailer in front of us, so it didn't hit us.
We avoided an accident, and that one tire flew off
I
a
think
trailer.
the craziest thing though is just some of the people. You know, you go into some of these bigger towns and
You
Yeah.
wonder how you made it back
people
home.
just whacked out.
You wonder how you made it back home. Like,
Yes.
there's no way I'm driving the RV. He did an excellent job, and I know what he went through, and I ain't even trying that. We're going back and getting a van.
I'm not a big driver, so Troy always took care of
always
that.
driving.
Yeah.
I like driving, but there's no way I could have avoided some of the stuff Brian did, and
Yeah, you always got to be
hand
prepared.
knuckle some of those windstorms.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
White knuckle.
White knuckle, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yes.
White knuckle the steering wheel.
Yeah. And you guys have been to a lot of the same places we are, but a lot of the people in the East Coast don't know about tumbleweeds.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah, we came across one spot. I was like, oh, I hope it don't get caught on the exhaust and start a fire down there.
We went to where was it? Van Horn?
Now South Dakota. When we stopped
Was
in
it
South
South
Dakota,
Dakota?
yeah, we was going to the Mount Rushmore area,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and we were going through South Dakota, and the wind was like crazy. Like you had to like steer to where the wind wasn't blowing you off the road.
Yep.
And these tumbleweeds were just going across like rock.
Yeah.
I know. Like I said, I always hope that one of them didn't get, running them over. One of them didn't get caught on the
Get
exhaust.
stuck in the muffler or the exhaust, yeah. Like catch a fire, and you have to be careful where you park.
So have you been to Wall Drug?
Yes.
We have. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That place was
Yeah,
crazy.
That was
stopped.
pretty wild.
That's got to be the craziest tourist trap in America.
Yeah.
Right?
We've been to the Badlands,
Yes.
Mount Rushmore,
Nice. Yeah, we've been there. Too.
Custer
Needles
State
Highway,
Park.
Deadwood.
seen that.
Yes.
Hey, what's the place down there? Wounded Knee. We
Yeah.
went to Wounded Knee.
Oh yeah.
You talk about an unfriendly place.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. No, we went
It's on the
there.
res,
and
isn't it?
we had to stop
It
at a
is.
gas station,
Yeah.
and it's the only place I've ever been that I really felt like we were not welcome to.
Yeah, we stopped one time on the way back in our car trip. I don't know, it was probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on one of the reses at the gas station.
Mm.
It was a bad idea. We shouldn't have, but nothing happened. We got out safe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you definitely didn't feel like
But
you're
you-
supposed to be there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
follow your instincts and
Yes.
watch your surroundings.
Right? No. And we've been to like a lot of places like that, and it's been fine. That's the only time
Yeah.
I've ever felt like maybe we should go.
Yeah, we should not have stopped here. And
Yeah.
I think there's been a couple of places we've pulled into and we sat there for a minute and we were like, nope, backed on
Yeah.
out and kept on
Yeah.
going. Like,
We got
nope,
an eighth tank of gas, but I'm sure
no,
we'll
we'll find another gas station. I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, I remember you speaking about you had lived in South Dakota. That's one of my favorite places around the Custer area. The Needles Highway, they've got these tunnels that are carved into the rock. And when you go through, the mica and the stones glitter.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
And it's just gorgeous.
We'll have to
Absolutely
explore more of that. But I think we pretty much just hit 90 and always head back home.
Yeah, there was one place we hit was called. I don't know, never mind. Go ahead.
The one that has the tunnels with the mica is called
Needles Highway, I think, isn't it?
no, the Needles Highway is the going north.
Is it?
It's Iron Mountain Road.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We did stay right outside of Badlands, I think, National Park, one of the
Yeah.
national parks. And that's where we found all the prairie dogs.
Yeah.
The prairie dogs were cool to see.
Yeah, it was called the Minute
yeah, they
Man
are.
Campground or something like that. 'Cause there's some, missiles around.
Yeah, I knew Candy is from South Dakota.
Funny thing is the reason we went up to South Dakota is because of Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Yeah, we used to watch the Deadwood show.
Oh,
love-
yeah, I've never seen that.
We love history and
We do too.
Old West history, especially.
Yeah.
So,
And we went to Mount Moriah Cemetery where Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane was buried.
the most beautiful
Nice.
cemetery I have ever seen in my life.
Heck yeah.
That is awesome. It's so fun to relive old memories.
Right?
Oh,
It is. Whistle Stop said he's been to most of the states. That's interesting.
That is cool.
48. He said 48 states
Yeah.
twice. at least twice or
So-
something like that.
That's
Good job, Ed.
I think
I
it was
wonder that.
48 states 5 times.
Oh, is that what it said?
life goals.
I'm
48 states 5 times.
doing horrible with the chat today.
That is life goals for us.
All right. What is a dream trip you have not taken yet?
I want to go see the Pacific Ocean. I
Yeah,
have seen the
Tiffany's
Gulf.
that.
I've seen the Atlantic. We have not been. We've been as far as Spokane, Washington. But I would like to go see the sea lions in Oregon.
Yeah.
Rush down, just touch California long enough to see the redwoods and get a sticker on my map, the northern redwoods. See the sea lions, maybe Crater Lake,
Yeah,
and then visit my kid
Yeah,
in Colorado. I'm ready to see my kid again.
I've been to
Have
Seattle.
a wonderful evening, Kevin and Joanne. I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Take
Have
care,
a good
Kevin.
evening. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no, I would love to
Idaho for
see the Pacific Northwest.
Do what?
We
Iowa.
enjoyed the carved wood statues.
We don't
And-
need to see cornfields, man.
And if you
Seen
didn't
enough of
see
those.
that one, Aries World, we were trapped there. Even the camp host left. There was a storm that rolled through, and we had to buckle down because the storm was going to.
Oh, yeah,
traveling
that's-
wasn't going to
yeah.
be safe. So that Wyobe State Park where we're walking around, you see a picture at the end of a deserted campground. Even the campground host left, and State Park rolled through for like 2 days checking on us during the storm because we didn't leave. It was less safe for us to travel.
Yeah.
But everybody, even the camp host left. It was a vacant because the storm was rolling through. So I'm good in Iowa. There's tornadoes. I'm good.
Well, Fran, don't have a bucket list. You don't need to make bucket lists. Make an itinerary. Get her done.
No bucket list. Itineraries, people.
That's our motto. No bucket list. Itineraries. Get it done.
As far as the top 3 places I would recommend that we've been to, I would say Yellowstone's up there with number 1.
Yeah, we still ain't been there yet. Hopefully this
Oh,
summer. maybe.
it's exquisite.
Another one is Capitol Reef.
Yes.
And another place that, if you're into camping, that I would highly recommend is what's that? The Valley of the Gods.
Yes.
Yeah, that Monument Valley. Oh, that place was just crazy too. That pretty cool spot for sure.
Which
State
all
you
of
in,
our-
It
See,
was
Fran-
so peaceful at Valley of the Gods that you could see the contrails go over,
Yeah,
and you couldn't see the jet, but you could hear it. It was that quiet.
right.
Yeah, it's really quiet out there.
Yeah.
Well, it saddens me to say, Fran, that we live so close to Yellowstone, and I've passed it so many times for visiting my brother. I have yet to see Yellowstone.
That and Yosemite, we ain't been there yet either.
Maybe Yosemite. I am more Crater Lake, I guess, because it's closer. And I like to see the redwoods, the Redwood National Forest, and the Colorado Rocky Mountain National
But she
Park.
said top 3 places. You got to go to Glacier National Park.
No, she said that we have not visited.
Oh, not visited. Oh, okay. I
we
missed
have
that.
not seen.
Sorry.
Places I haven't visited that I would go to would be Glacier.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
one
for
of my
sure.
top. The Pacific Northwest
Yep.
is definitely high on my list.
I want to go there too.
See the redwoods
Yep.
and
Yeah.
the area. Like, I'm not a big Twilight fan, but the area around Forks looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, I
know.
don't like sparkly vampires. I like Nemo.
Well, I know there's sea lion. There's like a sea lion cave in Florence, which is right on the coast. So I'm like, I kind of want to see that and then scoot down and visit the redwoods real quick. One day.
Somewhere up there, they have where you can go to where the Goonies was filmed,
Yeah.
and you can
Oh,
see
really?
the cave, and that would be just epic.
Oh, right.
Nerd girl fantasies here. But another place I would go is Estes Park, Colorado.
What is it?
Estes Park?
Colorado.
Estes Park.
I want to go and stay at the Stanley.
Oh, might have to
That's
check
near
that one out.
the Rocky Mountains National Park.
Yeah, I haven't been to
Oh, cool.
Rocky Mountain yet. I want to see that one.
Oh, no worries, Fran.
Yeah, we was actually going to go to the Rocky Mountains National Park on our 2021 trip,
Our second honeymoon.
but that's when they still have the COVID stuff going on. And then you was only allowed like 2 hours a day pass, so
That's
it wasn't worth
crazy.
like stopping by.
We would have had to significantly go out of our way to do it, and it didn't make sense for 2 hours.
Yeah, they
So,
did the ticketed entry thing in Glacier
Yeah.
National Park last year. Then they realized it's not a good idea. We're not doing it again.
See, and we might could have visited there, but in October 21, we were driving the RV, and to get east, we had planned on going up there and going over Vail Pass. But by this time, it's the end of October. There's already snow. You're not getting over Vail Pass.
Yeah.
So, because we're in the RV, we did south, and that's why we hit Route 66, because there was so much. We wouldn't make it over at Vail Pass.
right.
All right, let's see. What's one place you would like to return to? You'd most like to return to?
I don't know.
Well, number one's Colorado. We have a kid and grandkid there.
Yeah, Colorado was pretty cool.
Grandkids, and a kid there. And after Colorado, I mean, you have to see the family. So after you see all the family, we have Idaho, Colorado, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. We got to go to Florida just because we love going to Northern Florida.
I have a friend there.
Yeah.
And we have a friend there. And we got to go to Texas and meet all you guys. And we have to go to Oklahoma. And we have to go to Arizona and meet Mincy Cactus.
Yeah, there's a lot of places to go.
We need to make this round trip again.
We need to do it again. Meet everybody.
We need to do it again.
Hey, Valerie, welcome
Hey,
in.
Valerie, welcome in.
What up, Val?
There's so many states I'd like to hit up. But first and foremost, our heart is with our kid and grandkids. So I'm ready to go to Colorado.
Oh, definitely. I understand.
I'd like to go to Colorado this fall. And if that's the only thing I do, then this mama's happy.
Yeah.
And then maybe next year we can do more.
I don't know. If I had one state to pick, I'd have to say West Virginia. I don't know. Those Appalachian Mountains, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go ahead and give one more question here. This will be the last question.
And then we have to take questions from the panel. We told
Yeah, we can do that. Ask us anything, guys.
What is one piece of advice you would give a new traveler?
Follow your gut. If it don't feel right, leave.
Yeah.
And just be prepared for whatever situation. Just be prepared for your travel. Make sure you have everything you need.
I'm sorry. I wrote my answer down.
What did you write down?
I actually wrote my answer down for this. So my piece of advice would be to read our article on Have Fun in Nature, how to stay safe, during your next road trip, prepare and trust your instincts, which is exactly what Brian just said. I would be prepared for whatever.
Go with your gut.
You keep cash on hand. You keep change for tolls in case the card machine don't work. You need laundry. You get rolls of quarters. You get your phone charged. You get your travel apps.
And we always had like a bicycle on board too, in case it broke down.
There was a bicycle on the RV. There was a bicycle on the RV. There was an extra tank of gas. Tried to keep that back there. We made sure there's a heat source, an air source. If you have a pet, everything you need for that pet.
Yep.
Just be prepared and follow your gut.
So that's where we were at. Be prepared, follow your gut. We never went without a half a tank of gas. Once it gets down to a half,
yeah, for sure, Parker. Yeah, get some roadside service.
We always stopped 20 miles outside of a big city. We never stopped in the big city. We would stop about 20, 30 miles outside, get our food, get our gas, use the bathroom, and then we're getting through the city. We picked our times. We didn't travel during rush hour. We would try to get through the big cities around 10, 11.
That's another big thing, too.
So we picked our timing.
Get to your camp spot before it gets dark.
And always get to your campsite before
you got to scope that place out before
because
you
if it don't feel right, you need to go find somewhere else to stay. And you can't see and feel everything if it's pitch black outside.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I do have an article on Have Fun in Nature, how to protect yourself during your next road trip.
HaveFunInNature.com.
Too much fun. Does anyone have any questions for us? I know
Give us some questions, guys. Ask us anything.
9 months old on Saturday.
Any questions from the chat? Go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, we're only 9 months old on Saturday.
is usually if you're not prepared for it, it's going to happen.
Yep. Yep.
I think they're freezing up on us.
Yep.
We broke up.
I don't know if it's our internet or yours, but I didn't hear what you said, Troy.
Repeat that when you get a chance, man.
I was going to say, usually when I leave something at home because I don't think I'm going to need it, is usually when I need it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're breaking up on us.
No, there we are. Repeat your answer, Troy. What was your answer to that question?
Didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Freaked out a minute.
Usually when I leave something at home because I don't think I'm going to need it, is when I usually need it.
Yes.
So
Yeah, right.
be prepared for everything.
Harris
No.
Siegfried asked if you guys grow watermelons by any chance.
We do grow.
Yeah.
We have grown. We tried sugar baby watermelons last year. It was a big success in the greenhouse and outside.
Yeah, they're tiny. Our growth season here is pretty
They're
small.
baby
we
watermelons.
We tried small ones last year.
But we made our watermelon family here taste it, and they loved it. It was super sweet. So we're definitely doing sugar watermelons, our baby watermelons.
And the
But
ones-
we're also trying full grown. We have seeds from the K and Mac project. He gave us some yellow flesh watermelon. So this will be my first year trying a full grown watermelon.
Yeah,
That'll be
He's
interesting.
pretty good.
that'll be.
And
neat.
before the live, I went in and wrapped all the plants in plastic because our lows are getting down to 25.
Wow.
They're in the greenhouse. I'm hoping they're good, but they did get a blanket. They needed a blanket just in case because 4 nights at 25 is not good.
Yeah, our growth season is probably 4 months here if we're lucky.
Yeah. I noticed like when we went up to Yellowstone, we were still getting down like freezing in August.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's funny. A funny story. For our first honeymoon, we went to South Dakota, and we just took off. We just said, "Okay, let's go," and we took off. We didn't have anything with us, so Troy had to buy me a sweater there in South Dakota. And then
Good luck.
when we went for our second honeymoon, we went to Yellowstone. And we got there, and we were not expecting the weather. I did have clothes with me this time, but we packed for Texas. Not like tradition for Troy to buy me a sweater when we go on honeymoons.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is
Heck
awesome.
yeah. Hey, Fran, yeah, there's tons of lodging up here. There's tons of cabins, and you can get hotels, whatever. You don't have
And if
to,
you're
you don't
in,
have to sleep in a tent if you don't want to.
if you're into boondocking and you're self-sufficient and self-contained, I mean, you can camp in the national forest 14 days.
Yeah.
We
I've
have a
never
lot of
been to-
national forest up here still. So
I've never been to a campsite in a national park where I haven't felt safe at.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, most of them are
It's
great.
always-
Yeah.
there's all
forest
kinds
is
of
wonderful.
camping.
Yeah.
Richard got a question. You guys enjoy camping and hiking?
Yes.
Check out our channel, buddy.
Of
course we do.
Yes, we do enjoy camping and hiking.
Camping, that's been the hardest thing with getting sick is
Yeah.
always, my thing is like, if I don't go out in the woods and sit and have some peace and quiet, I am
No.
unhappy.
Yep,
No, nature's
So,
good for the
I
soul.
need my
you
nature
know?
time. And I love a good campfire. I know my clothes don't smell
Yes.
good and my lungs don't
You
like
know,
it.
I
but
love
will
how
sit there and
campfires-
breathe it in. I love the smell of a campfire.
Hey Jerry,
Hey,
welcome
Jerry,
Jerry.
welcome in.
What up, Jerry?
No, I love the smell of a campfire. So,
Oh, me too.
I like being out in nature. As I get older, though, if you're referring to tent camping, we do have a tent camping video. However, I am getting older. We live in
Yes.
bear country. We own a van, so I do sleep in my van now. I
Well,
prefer
we-
the van or the RV to camp in.
you know what they call
Bring
tent
out a
campers
question.
in bear country, right?
Huh?
You know what they call tent campers in bear country?
Dead meat?
Soft tacos.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
This place in
load it up
Yellowstone
and eat it like a taco.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that is so fun.
It just depends.
Yes.
Siegfried, it just depends on what part of the country you want to visit.
Yes.
Really.
Now there are so many wonderful places in the U.S. that
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much anywhere you
yeah.
want to go, any kind of environment you want to see, you can find it.
That's what I mean, Siegfried, if you like the beach or you have the desert or you have the mountains, or if you're into people and the big social life, then check out New York City.
Yeah.
I'm not going there, but you're welcome to check out New York City. You'll
No,
find Tiffany
I
in
am
the
not a
parks
city
in the
girl.
woods. But everybody has a different taste, a different climate, as a different
Right.
interest. Like my grandma says, you really like the mountains better than the beach. And I said, yes, ma'am. I mean,
Yep.
I had lived in that state for 31 years, and my family, you don't move, you stay. And but
That's what-
I'm breaking cycles, and I did what was best for me and my family. And I love Montana is the last best place.
that's like my family. They're all still in Florida, and none of them want to move. And
Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna move. No,
that's their thing, and that's great.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not for me.
no.
Yeah.
And we'll be happy to go visit as we can.
Right?
In our last van trip, we did have some nieces. You didn't come see me. Well, you're young enough that we'll be back,
Yeah, we visited
or
pretty much.
you can come see us. But the van trip was about paying respect to the elderly and the deceased.
Yeah.
We needed to do some closure over there.
We visited more dead
Yeah.
people than a lot.
He's
of
got a
people.
lot of aunts
It was
that
sad.
aren't getting any younger. So
Yeah.
we wanted to visit the elderly.
But
and-
Chris, yeah, we don't have a
We'll
major
go back
solar
and visit
panel.
young people soon.
Chris,
Yeah.
we don't have a big solar panel, but we do have some little battery boxes you can charge your phone and stuff off of. They're solar powered.
We do carry power stations with us, which
Yeah.
with solar, and it does work most of the time. But I do recommend if you're going to be
Having a backup.
boondocking, having like gas power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at Tractor Supply. I think I'm gonna get a little tiny like Jackery unit. It's not a Jackery, but it's a different brand. Get one of those little things.
I mean, we have an inverter in the van that runs our fans. We have an inverter that can charge our phones and stuff. And then we have a small solar panel he can hook to a battery. And
Yeah.
that's what kind of ran my printer when I needed to do some work on the road. That's what ran the printer,
Yeah.
because we stayed in several places that didn't have electric. But
Yeah.
during our trips, we just found if we were ready for a shower or laundry, just pay for a campground for the night, knock it
Yeah.
out, and then go back in the woods.
And our van's
Yeah.
got an extra battery in it. We have a big inverter hooked to that too, so we can plug stuff in that way.
Yep.
Richard got a question. Have you ever encountered any bears or coyote while camping? No, but we've encountered bears while we're out around, but never while
We
were
got lucky
camping.
and saw our 2 bears safely inside of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Across
got
the
to
coyote
see-
We got super lucky, and our 2, we saw it. There's a picture of in the wildlife scenic relaxation. There's a picture of a black bear and a grizzly. We were traveling, going to the Sun Road,
It was the same
And-
day we got both pictures.
and we
That's funny.
happened to
Wow.
be right there out the window. So I was able to get a shot safely from inside of the vehicle. My goal is I want to see a moose.
Yeah.
I really want an
Yeah.
image. I've seen a moose. I want an image of a moose. I don't have an image of a moose.
Yeah.
The only
We have not got to see a moose yet. We were lucky enough we got to see a grizzly, black bear, wolves, and eagles. Ton of elk and bison, of course.
Yeah.
When we were at Yellowstone, we also got to see some bears in South Dakota at a place. It was like a drive-through kind of
Yeah.
preserve place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
how-
tons of bald eagles around here. It's nuts.
Was it Missouri that we smelt the wildcat?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Missouri, we smelt the wildcat, like fresh wildcat. We're like, nope, turn around, and
Well,
we hiked right back
yeah,
to
we
our
walked about half mile down the trail and
I'm not about to get an image of
Saw
that.
it.
We're going back home.
saw the scat on the ground. I knew exactly what it was. I'm
And
like,
you could
"Nope,
smell
turn
it. Was
around."
like, I think that's wildcat. We're turning
And
around.
don't let the cat out tonight.
Yeah, we made the cat stay inside that night.
When we used to go hiking, camping, like anywhere I go, I have a book. It's like you will
Right.
not find me without a book. So when we would go hiking, camping, Troy would go off on his hikes because he's a big hiker. I'm not a big hiker.
Right,
So I would sit and read, and I'm quiet.
right.
So at the same
Okay.
park, Pedernales Falls, one time I looked up, and I'm not sure if it was a really huge coyote or possibly a red wolf,
Oh,
but
no.
it looked at me, and I looked at it, and it was gone. And then on another trip, I looked up, and there was an Iodad sheep, the mountain sheep.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
there again, he looked at me, I looked at him, and he took off. But that same night, we were playing the sounds to see if we could hear him call. There were mountain lions crying around us.
Oh
And,
my God.
they were more interested in romance than us, but I did not go out of the tent to go to the
Yeah, I
bathroom.
don't want to come across one of those, man.
Right.
Those, oh no,
It's
no,
another
no,
reason
no.
I like my van. It is hard sided, and
Yes, yes.
we at least got a minute to grab some protection if needed.
Chris
Right.
said any Bigfoot or white thing. Yeah, we seen a Bigfoot. Check out that video. The
You
thumbnail
know,
says
I
the
am
thumbnail
going to
says
keep
hole in
my
the rock.
eye out
Chris, check it out.
for
We
white
found a
things.
Bigfoot.
Yeah,
We
we
go
found
to
one in
Alabama.
Utah.
It's a Bigfoot. Check
Welcome
it out.
in, Canro.
Hey, Cameron, welcome in.
Oh, too funny.
Yes, we will definitely keep an eye out for white fang in Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, in the house.
You guys are too funny.
Valerie said she's got to see bear and deer and a lot of things. I
Yeah.
think
Nice.
just
Heck
caught
yeah.
the tail end of the comment. It's going fast for
Yeah,
me.
she lives in Virginia.
So-
Yeah, she saw moose in Alaska too.
Yeah. I've seen that.
I would like to see Alaska.
When I lived in North Carolina.
Yeah, Alaska was pretty darn cool.
Mhm.
I made it there one time
Yeah.
for a fishing trip. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I seen that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That fishing trip you guys took up there.
Yeah.
And that
was-
eagle, if you've seen the pictures in there, that eagle was right in front of our deck where we were staying. I
Oh,
could have
yeah.
reached out and touched the guy. He wouldn't even freaking move.
Yeah.
that
But he's
is
just
so
sitting there
awesome.
waiting for the guys at the bottom down there cleaning fish. You know, he just waiting for some food.
Right.
He built his nest in
Eagles
the
are
right
rare
spot.
down here.
Yeah.
The only time I actually ever seen a bald eagle in the wild is in Yellowstone.
In Yellowstone. Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Man, we see him here all the time.
We
You
have
can
them up
even go.
here.
You can even go to the dump here.
Yeah.
It's full of seagulls, but you'll see the eagles hiding
We
off
have
in the
'em up
distance.
here.
But I mean, even certain
Yeah.
places you go, you know, where the nests are at and stuff, you'll see them all the time.
Yep.
They're all
Yeah.
over. I've never seen
And
so
Brian gets to encounter elk on his way to work. He has to make sure there's not a herd of
Yeah.
elk crossing the road. That's
Yeah.
quite
mainly deer, but yeah, the elk will jump out in front of me once
best
in a
fish
while.
you are.
I don't want to hit one of those guys. They're huge.
How about
Yeah.
the best fish we ate? I'm just learning the fingers. Maybe the best fish we ate or the best fish you are.
I don't know, like
Or
you
the
said,
best fish where we are.
that what you at place. I forget what that was. They called it a pumpkin head or something.
Yeah, I don't
That
remember.
was some damn good fish. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we like salmon and trout. Any
Always
kind
like
of fish,
salmon,
really.
halibut.
Yeah, halibut, and we tried mahi a couple weeks ago.
That's pretty
just
good.
like halibut too. Really, it can't beat it.
That's what we like to eat. There's a lot of trout up here.
We like to eat ahi tuna. I really like fried catfish too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't tried any ahi tuna.
We tried fried catfish sandwich. There's a Cajun food truck up here. So if we
Yeah.
want Cajun food, I tried alligator. Did we try alligator one day?
Yeah,
No, we tried alligator, and then they have a fried catfish sandwich.
and boudin balls.
And
Oh my
boudin balls.
God. You can get that stuff in Montana. It's
Boudin
crazy.
is
Food trucks
delicious.
around here.
Alligator is delicious. Jeff
Yeah, we
was
have a
saying-
Cajun food truck that operates about 6 months up here.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Huron, awesome. Yeah, I think it was called pumpkin fish. I
Huh?
can't remember. It was something like it had a weird name. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was. It's something they just caught that day and fried
It
it
was
right
like the
up.
catch of
Right.
the day at
Yeah, we get salmon here. We can catch salmon here, Chris.
Hello, the Nichols. Welcome in. It's
Hello.
lovely to have you here.
Hey Nichols, welcome.
Welcome.
I know when we were in Yellowstone, we had stopped. And you remember the coyote?
In Yellowstone. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of crazy. It was like walking up to us.
Yeah. And we're like, we have coyotes around here. I love hearing them cry and everything.
right.
Yeah, you can
Right.
hear them off in the distance here sometimes, but we've
Yeah.
never seen one.
They don't
Except
just
for hanging
roll
on
up
someone's
to us.
fence
We were
post.
like,
Yeah.
maybe something wrong with this guy.
Now we got out of the truck to see something, and then we seen a coyote, and it was like coming straight up to us.
Yep.
So I told her to get back in the truck.
Oh my
Yeah, because that's not normal behavior.
Right?
That was crazy.
Yeah, around here, the farmers like to take the coyotes and kill them and hang them on their fence post to deter the rest of them from coming. That's the only time I've ever seen a coyote hanging on the fence post.
Yes, you must be vigilant in your surroundings with people and animals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny around here. We tell a tourist, don't pet the fluffy cows. 'Cause they
Right.
don't want to watch them pet the damn buffalo.
Yeah, don't be petting the fluffy
And they
cows.
get shot 30 feet in the air.
Yep.
There's probably 10 stories like that every year. It's so crazy.
People out there trying to pet the buffalo. Don't do that.
Hey, Resident Riff, welcome in.
Hey,
One house
Resident
on the
Rev.
prairie, another house on the
That Terry
prairie.
can harvest salmon.
Good job, Berry. Oh, just reading Berry's thing.
You know, did you hear
Yeah,
that? That's funny.
Funny, Jerry.
The difference between a
Yeah, we'll
flea
try to
and
get some
a coyote,
pictures of some
one
salmon.
house on the prairie, the
Oh,
other
we got
crackles
some
on
in
the
one of our videos.
Yeah.
That's good.
We can even do salmon snagging around here and just get a giant hook and toss out in the water and yank that dude out.
I've
It's not
never
till
eaten
September.
fresh caught salmon like that, but I would like
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Well, the ones here are called kokanee salmon. They're really small.
They're small.
They're landlocked. They can't make it to the ocean, so they don't get quite as big. It's just like a king salmon, though, pretty much.
The ones he caught in Alaska were phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one I
those
caught
ones
there
up
was
there
like
really
35
Those
pounds.
were nice. That and the halibut were very nice.
Hey, Bella. Bella
Yeah, I think
is
the
our
biggest halibut I
granddaughter.
caught was 40
Well,
pounds.
hello, Bella. Nice to meet you.
Bella.
My sweet girl.
We're New Texas friends. With
yeah.
our
I was
little
hoping-
Brenham, Texas
I was
shirt.
hoping Todd would stop in. We could
Brenham,
show him our new
Texas shirt.
shirts.
You'll have to
Todd
tell
stopped
them
in.
we already wore our new shirt on live.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're just hidden.
Yeah. Bella will be 11 this year.
Brenham shirts. Thank you, Todd.
Random Cubs.
Gotta have fun.
Yeah. Fluffy cow.
Yeah, fluffy cow. Do
That's what
not
the tourists
pet the
call her.
fluffy cow.
Don't pet the fluffy cows, guys. It's not a good idea.
I've done some little cat fishing and some bass fishing, but most of the fishing I've done has been out here in the bay and around the rigs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we don't have any catfish around here. I did find a couple places that had some bass, though. Finally found those
Yeah.
out.
I normally cast the line once or twice. I have some fun with him. I'll take his line and cast it once or twice, and then I go around with the camera in the woods and do my thing. But I
Yeah.
do like to cast it and see. I think I caught one in Illinois. There was a free pond. I think it was
Yeah.
Illinois. There was a free pond, so we have a picture of me holding up a fish. But when I was a kid, I mean, we did it all the time on the ocean off the shore. My mom did
Yeah.
offshore fishing.
yeah.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Don't
Thank
pet
you.
the sweaty things and don't sweat the petty things. Oh my
Right.
God, I love it.
Thank you, Resident Reverend.
That's awesome. Oh. Any
All right, guys, I'm
questions?
gonna go
guys?
ahead and,
Ask us anything. Come on.
Yeah,
Don't be
well-
scared.
It's there for ask
Oh, yeah.
if they have any questions or anything.
All right, you guys have any questions for us?
We've just been asking along with you.
Yeah, we've kind of
Yeah.
we went along.
We just kind of been asking along
Oh.
with you, and I think
Bella
you're both
is going to
awesome,
live
and we have a lot in
That's
common.
awesome.
Yes,
We do.
we
We have a
do.
whole lot
What's
of
your
jobs.
favorite
Yes.
fish to eat? There's
Well,
my
I'm
favorite.
allergic to seafood, and I can't eat a lot of fish. So
Aw.
yeah, no, I eat. I like cod. I can eat cod
Yeah.
and
Cod's
tuna.
pretty good.
I can eat tuna.
Welcome in,
So-
Well,
Donnie.
what's your favorite meal? What's the favorite if you had to have Troy cook you or buy you a birthday dinner? What's your favorite meal?
That's
Yeah,
a
Chris,
hard
we
one.
always have freeze-dried meals around.
Yeah.
No doubt. And some MREs.
It would either
You got to be
be
prepared.
seared ahi. with
Yeah, no, I ain't
the
tried
sauce
ahi tuna. We need to do that.
or shepherd's pie
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
We love some good shepherd's pie.
with lamb.
Even the cottage pie, either way.
So-
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to find lamb around here, so we got to make
Yeah.
a cottage pie.
So you have the cottage pie instead. Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, for
My
sure.
favorite's always been chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, that's just favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Always been chicken and dumplings.
I'll have to
And then
make a video. of me
Brian
making
makes
that.
it really good the way I like it. And then he
Yeah.
started putting a little bit of mashed potatoes under it. So then you have a little mashed potatoes with your dumplings. So, but I do
Yeah.
like a good shepherd or college pie or
No
a chicken
doubt.
pot pie.
We got to do
Yes.
that. It's been a few
Yes.
months since we've done that. Got to make.
And I'm
cottage
ready
pie.
for my cheesesteak and my Oklahoma smash burger.
Yeah. I was trying to
He's
find
got
some.
some cooking to do,
I was
guys.
trying to find some Wagyu beef, like New York strip, so I can make some good cheesesteaks with it. I got a good meat slicer I got access to. I can slice it super thin.
Yeah.
but I ain't found no Wagyu around here. Can't
Oh, yeah.
find it. at
We
the
got
moment.
Wagyu
Yeah.
at a
We normally do, but no one's got it at the moment.
I was a seafood on diet of seafood and I eat it.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Angela, I hope you can get out and about soon and experience. Do you guys do any gardening, or do you have any like indoor herbs you
I
can play
have
with?
a black thumb.
Yeah.
I
I've tried to
love
garden.
and it will die. I love
A black
made up
thumb.
of bees. So.
I have tried to do gardening around here. We would probably need like some kind of greenhouse or something to keep the stuff in because either the sun kills it or the birds get
Yeah,
it.
it gets too hot.
That's what I would think. The heat or the bugs.
Yeah.
Oh, Bella is missing school to go to Wild Adventures.
Awesome.
You must have been doing really good for Mama and Daddy. Yeah.
I'm hungry. I want some
Oh.
cheesesteaks, but it's 2:00 in the morning here.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It don't matter. Eat your cheesesteak
Right?
if you want.
You guys are so fun. I'm definitely going to South Texas just to meet you.
That would be
And I'm
awesome.
sure there's others that are from Texas. I think we looked up
Man,
Branham.
it's-
Todd's
we have
down
to-
there.
There's
Oh,
so
yeah,
many-
no,
so
we
many
have,
people.
we have Dennis, we have Kevin, we have Don.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. Kevin and Todd are down
we
there.
have Jerry,
I
Yeah,
haven't
there's
met
so
her
many
yet.
people in this community
Yeah.
from Oklahoma and Texas. It's crazy.
the Sock. I mean, there are Kissy Cat. There are so many.
See, we're gonna have to
It's-
have a
it's-
Texas meetup with us.
I know it's going to take us
Right.
3 or 4 months just to get out of Oklahoma and Texas after visiting everybody. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be one big party.
Right?
No, it'll be fun.
What did Matt put?
Man,
It's a school field trip, Mama said.
Oh,
Myself a
awesome.
gammon joint.
It's a
Oh,
school
nope,
field
that was
trip.
Resident Rev. I thought it was Matt. Yes,
South
indeed.
Texas in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
See, August here is fire season, so
Yeah, our 2 big road trips we took, I think we left in October for the most part.
we travel normally October to March.
We stayed on the road for 6,
Yeah.
7 months.
The campgrounds are empty. There's less road construction.
Less bugs,
There's less bugs.
less people.
My favorite time camping is when there's less.
Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
just peaceful. You
We
know.
went to Maryland to Fredericksburg State Park, and they
Oh,
had
yeah.
to give me the combination to get into the gate, and then told me I had to lock the gate behind me because we were the only ones in there.
Yeah, wasn't anyone
This
camping.
is weird. I'm locking myself inside of a
It
campground.
was right on the Potomac River. That was pretty cool.
Now
So,
for us
yeah, we-
down here, the winter time is our busy time
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
because we
best
got a lot of
time.
people from Canada and northern states. coming
Yeah, the
down.
snowbirds.
Not nearly so hot. So,
Yeah.
but we need to catch up on the chat there.
I do thank everybody for coming in. Everybody showed up. Jerry, Donnie, Resident Rev, the Nichols. Thank
Todd
you all
didn't
for
come
joining.
in. I was waiting to see
Yep.
Todd.
Appreciate all you
Be sure
guys.
to give Miss Angela that thumbs up, guys.
Yeah.
You- We appreciate it. And this has
You'll be
been
seeing
a
much
lot of
more
fun.
from us. We are just beginning.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun.
I agree.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt.
We'll do
Yeah.
it again sometime.
Yes,
There's
definitely.
plenty we got to get to know from each other.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Maybe
just
next year we
the-
get a hug.
Right? Right.
Maybe next year we get our hugs.
Yep.
Thank you all. I really do appreciate you all stopping in and helping support us in this adventure.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening and
Will
weekend.
do. Nice hanging out with you.
Guys, take care, everyone.
Appreciate it.
Yes, this has been a lot of fun.
First
It has.
interview. Yay, we did it.
Your first interview, and we made it through our third round.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll say bye to the chat real quick.
Yep, I'm going to wave bye, and then I'll just exit, and then y'all can close out.
All
Bye,
right.
guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're good out.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you, and we love you all.
Oh, this has been great.
Sunday.
Yeah, you'll see us Sunday. Bye.
See you Sunday.
Take care. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in.
Yes. Francis is having a live
Yep.
tonight.
Francis is going to be doing a members only live pretty soon here. So,
Yep.
We will see Francis here in shortly. And
Yep.
hope you guys have a great rest of your evening.
Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your weekend.
And we'll see y'all later.
See you later. Bye, guys.
Have a great evening.
Bye.